Hey guys, William Murfitt here. Welcome back to the channel and welcome to another video. I'm wrapped up pretty warm because it is bloody freezing. So, I've had the Kuga for a few weeks now, maybe even a couple of months. And today I've experienced my first issue with it. So I'm hoping it's going to be something simple. Done a quick Google and it could be very simple fix. It could also be a very expensive and not simple fix at all. I'm hoping it's going to be the quick, easy fix. So I'm driving home, and I dropped a guy off for work. Been taking him to and from. So I get to his house, and the idle on the car seems very, very rough, as if it's sort of chug. And thought, very strange. So I put it into neutral, took my foot off the clutch, and the start-stop kicked in. I thought, very strange. And when it went to start back up, it seemed like it was very, just chuggy and vibraty and a bit rattly, which concerned me a little bit. So I drove home pretty sensibly. Drove absolutely fine, no issues, no cause of concern or anything. Pulled up at the drive, and I was just looking at something on the right-hand side, so I stopped, went into reverse. It hesitated very much in reverse, and like a bit like a Jack Russell. And so that was a bit of an issue. When I went into first to go forward, and it almost felt like it was going to stall. So I need to look at that. There's no warning lights on the dashboard. There's no issues or leaks or anything in the engine bay that I can see visually. I was looking at, oil level, make sure the oil level is good, make sure bits and pieces are working as they should, and everything seems to be okay. So let's go outside, start her up, see if it has any difference to what's happening. I did stop, turn the engine off, want to check the oil level, I started it back up afterwards, and it started okay, and when I revved it, just to give it a bit of a blip, it then started misbehaving somewhat again. So the two things that I found whilst doing a quick Google searching on forums and such like are potentially blocked EGR valves, which is, I think, mostly accessible on the front of that car. So I can take the EGR valve off, give it a clean through, and hopefully it will be sorted on the way back. The second thing is the dual mass flywheel potentially on its way out. That's less of a thing I can do quickly. And the very, very annoying and frustrating and concerning thing is I'm going away this weekend with that car to visit family for Christmas. I don't know when this video is going to go live. In fact, while I'm doing this video now, I haven't posted a single video of this vehicle yet, so no one even knows I even have this car, and it's already potentially broken. A lot of the forums stated that they are quite vibraty engines, and if you took it to the main dealer, they would say it was within tolerance and there should be no issues at all. I don't like it, and it is concerning, and it wasn't doing it this morning. So I'm going to just go over, give it a couple of check-overs, check some odds and ends and make sure everything is looking correct. Maybe take the EGR pipe off, give it a clean through, depending on how gunked up and crap it looks. I may delve a little bit deeper. I have got some engine cleaner or oven cleaner, which does a wonderful job. So I can spray that in, give it a scrub, put it all back together. If it is gunked up, the whole lot's going to come off and be cleaned. And I don't know if I can do that this evening because it is very cold and it is not particularly late, but it's going to get even colder through the night. So let's get cracking and see what's what. Okay, so let's put on the clutch. Oh, there it is. Oh, I don't like that at all. I'd even go as far as seems like a misfire, but I can feel it from my feet. I can feel it through the steering wheel, and it's just a bit sort of, I don't know, almost hunty, but the rev counter is staying pretty firm where it is. So let's start with the EGR. Oh. So when I put my foot on the clutch and go into gear and lift my foot off the clutch, the rev's changed slightly. The rev's changed slightly, but I wouldn't suggest it's changes bad enough to suggest it's clutch related. I might be mistaken there, but it starts and it's fine. Still fine, and now it's vibrating. Ooh, let's dive into it a little bit deeper. So yeah, nothing untoward. Let's get this engine cover off. This is the 2-litre turbo diesel. This is part of the EGR system or setup, so that pipe there can come off down top and bottom, and I can have a look inside here. I can take this pipe off, and like the throttle body can basically be shut down. I don't particularly want to take too much off if I can help it, but those pipes will come off. That pipe there will come off pretty easily. But yeah, there's something not right. I don't know what it is. I don't know enough about these, I'm gonna say, modern engines to know, but it could be fuel related, it could be anything. Let's have a quick look in and see what I find. If I find anything, I'll report back shortly. Right, pipe is off, and actually it's not too bad. A little bit choked up towards the top, but you can quite clearly see the inside of the pipe. So I'm going to clean it out with engine cleaner, and where this mates to is a little bit more gonged up, but I'm going to spray a little bit of this in, aggravate it, try and scrape out as much as I can, and try it again. Right, the intake pipe and the down pipe have all been cleaned out. The pipe's been cleaned, put together. I've just taken the cap off of this, and it's a little bit manky around the fuel filter, and maybe it was leaking a little bit of fuel, possibly. This clip here appears to be a bit broken, and there seems to be a bit of movement there. There's a potential that I could be getting an air into the filter system, which then means it's getting air into the engine, potentially. I'm going to take this pipe here off and just check inside the butterfly of the throttle body, and hopefully there's nothing in there and everything looks good. We can try it again in a second. I think I've sorted it. Well, the vibration's gone. vibration's gone. We're cleaning out this pipe, cleaning out the throttle body, cleaning around here, re-securing this pipe here as best I can. It looks like the clipper's broken, as I say. Yeah, that's what the issue is, I think, there. Trying to work out a way to secure that. But I'd say that's much better. It's running smoother, that's for sure. Give it a run, see what it is. Right, I'm on a quick road test. It's pouring down with rain, so I didn't film any of the engine, but basically, I think I fixed it. That fuel pipe that was onto the fuel filter felt very loose, and I pushed it back on and it clicked into place. The only thing I can think of is it was drawing through air, either by losing pressure or by actually sucking air into the filter, so it has the quantity of maybe like 50-50 ratio. But it's driving really nicely. What I've done is I've put 3 cable ties, one around the fuel filter housing one way, one around the fuel filter housing the other way, and one around the pipes, or the pipe and the cable ties together, to hopefully create a seal for that pipe. Let's just stop in now. There's no vibration. It is lovely. I'm so happy that was a simple fix. I was very, very panicking. I was really, really panicking. Not very, very. I was really, really panicking when I got home, thinking, "Oh my god, dual mass flywheel," or it could be engine failure. It could be a head gasket. It could be a misfire of some description. Glow plugs, heater, fuel injectors. So I need to get on to Ford and see if I can get a replacement one of those clamps or clips. I'm pretty sure the other one I looked at trying to get, because the plastic clips or retaining clips were there, but they didn't split, and they are still secure. And I'm pretty sure they weren't available as a fixing, but they're available as a complete pipe. Now, if this is available as a complete pipe, it only goes from the fuel filter across the front of the engine to the other side. So maybe that. Ford prices, it could be anything, but if it's going to resolve the issue and mean I can drive the car and not have any issues or concerns and such like, then great. Obviously it's only a short road test, but I'm pretty happy with the fact this has fixed it. The vibration earlier was horrific, and I'm not saying it wasn't the EGR pipe work and such like. I have put some stuff and cleaning stuff into there, which was a little bit of a struggle to start up first time. I'm going to put a bottle of Cataclean into the boot, or into the fuel tank. The Cataclean is going to hopefully clean through all the EGR injectors and everything that's needed, including cleaning the exhaust system, which the product's fantastic. I'm really, really, I'd happily endorse that all day long. We use it for a lot of stuff at work, petrol and diesels if you'll be able to see them. And just regular maintenance. Pour the Cataclean in, simple. I think 1 bottle to a quarter of a tank, and so far I've seen no issues whatsoever, and actually the improvements are vast. By cleaning the inside of your car, making sure that obviously emissions are under control and such like. But just pull it back onto the drive now. One last test as it's going to reverse. Magical. Right, super, super happy with that. Let's get parked up, let's get inside, and hopefully manage to say goodnight to the children before it's too late and they've gone to sleep. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'm glad this was a short and sweet one. I'm glad it wasn't a case of, let's shut the engine down. But yeah, hopefully plenty more content to come. Put gloves on because my hands were dirty. start it back up. The other thing I noticed before I finish this, sorry, when I turned the engine off before, there was a bit of a run on, as if something was happening, but actually if there's air in the system, that potentially would cause that. So yeah, really happy with the results. I'm going to drive to work tomorrow, and hopefully, fingers crossed, everything is tickety-boo. But thank you so much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed this short and sweet video. If you have, please consider becoming a subscriber to the channel if you haven't done so already. Hit that thumbs up button, comment down below, and all being well, I'll see you soon. Take it easy. Goodbye.